What is up, guys? It's your boy Jimmy P, back with a yearly tradition that's been going on around here. The 2020 end of year Commander decks. Jimmy P's, that is. Now this is going to be pretty crazy, but from the video last year to now, I have gotten 10 new Commander decks, and I've only sacked one, which was the Vorosh black, blue, green poison, because it just wasn't aggro enough for me. And I decided to make mono black infect, which you'll see soon enough. Really excited to share this with you guys. The last two videos have been pretty popular, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with the familiar faces. We got Venser, Krenko. Both of those decks have been greatly modified for super killing, especially getting an impact tremors for Krenko. That's been clutch. I also got a bunch of new goblins like Conspicuous Snoop and other things to help get the goblin stuff going on. Venser, just counter spells and bounce. Had a lot of success with that. Bladewing the Risen, that's gotten a bunch of new dragons and it's been curved up to be a lot faster. Guafa is Guafa. We got Esperia, she's still kicking around. We got the Knights deck. We got Thraxi 2. We got Pirates, we got Mill with Phalanx, we got Thraxi 1, one of my original Commander decks. Crewfix, Angel's Land Destruction, which I don't know if it's going to make it into the next year. It hasn't been very consistent. I might turn that into like Boros Beatdown with Angels. We got Drana, always a serious contender. Garzazol, always doing work. Sigarda, Karanos. Now, Karanos has been the MVP for me this year in Commander games. He's always sneaking out wins with the counter burn that's going on in that deck. Rakdos, we got Grenzo, Obzdat, that was my first Commander deck ever. And then the gold standard Inala. I always take her for important group games because 2 out of 3 I'm usually coming out on top. But I'm super excited that I still have these decks. All of them have been performing okay. Karanos being the MVP, I would say. Now let's get on to some new decks. Alright, so first off we got Kethis, which is Legendary Tribal. And I have Croesus, which is Grixis Dragons. I already had a dragon deck, but that one was just restricting me to Rakdos. And I wanted to have some more fun with the dragon, so I made the Croesus one. Heavy on the removal. I've got stuff going on like Kolagon. I got a foil Nimizit there. We got that Rhystic Study because I like to draw cards. Got that shiny foil Thran Dynamo. Ooh, oh man, I just dropped those cards. I'm crying. So the Legendary Tribals, I'm playing all the fun colors as when it comes to Legendaries. Black, green, white. You know, I've got that Eerie Ultimatum. I'm also playing Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. I got that Etched Carador, Sepulta, all kinds of ruthless legends that kind of synergize with each other or do super beats. And I'm playing all the legendary revival spells and stuff like that. Haven't had too much luck with either of these decks, but they're super fun to play. So my next 2 new decks, this one just came out recently, is my Anowon the Rune Thief, which is like Rogue Mill, super aggro, super fun. I didn't really add too many cards to it. And then I got my new Mono Black Infect with Skithiryx, which I pulled in my Double Masters. I think that's what that was. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I've been having a lot more fun with this aggro black infect, and then just playing a lot of removal and stuff so that my creatures stay on the board. You know, I got that Toxic Deluge, Ad Nauseum, all the good black infectors. Phyrexian Batmother, Hand of the Praetors. You know, I got that other stuff. I need to get a Swamp Mosquito. As for this mill deck, I like all the stuff going on here. I only changed 2 cards, one being that Thieves Guild Enforcer, which when that's out, it gets ridiculous when it comes to the mill, and then you're just drawing crazy cards. There's a lot of recursion stuff in here so that after you mill them, you can take their creatures from their graveyard. That Xerath is super awesome, so I put that in here. Stolen Identity with all the unblockable rogues. It's just ridiculous. If they don't handle that stuff quickly, or if you get a quick draw, 9 out of 10 you're going to win. All right, a couple more new decks for you. I have a discard, a circuit deck, so where either I'm taking the cards out of your hand or I'm just exiling stuff off your deck. So either way, it's double whammy. I got cool stuff in there that does damage when you discard, or just make sure that things are getting exiled. A lot of low casting cost discard cards. And then I got my Traxos colorless deck. It's artifacts and aliens and stuff like that. You know, I got Ulamog's Pathrazer in there. I've got a Ulamog of the Infinite Gaia in there. Steel Overseer, Platinum Angel, Mindslaver. You can tell what kind of stuff's going on with this deck. Plus Traxos is super cheap, only 4, and I have a lot of low casting cost artifacts too, so that I can untap him. Turn 4 Traxos, or like if I get a Soul Ring or something and get like a turn 2 Traxos, it's ruthless. Circu, I got the classics. I got Hypnotic Spectre, Psy Spectre, because when you discard it deals damage. Genro the Horror, so that you know I'm bouncing stuff, then they're discarded. Oh yeah, you see that right there? Tiny Bones. I got one of those luckily in my Jumpstart packs, so I know that's like a $40 or $50 card. Ridiculous, but these decks are a lot of fun. I've had a lot of success with Traxos. Alright, so here's a really fun deck in Zithris, where it's just letting them draw cards, making snakes, and then overrunning them with snakes. And Marath, which is just Naya, like good stuff. Marath is a really cheap commander, so it's easy to get it out and then start blowing up their stuff because you can remove the counters to do damage, and that's kind of what I use it for. Zithris, it's so crazy the amount of snakes I can make with this deck. The amount of snakes I have made with this deck. Like I said, in the good stuff area, we just got stuff like Dragon Lord Atarka, Sakama. I've won several games with that Sylvan Awakening, come through in freaking clutch. I got that Angel of Rebirth right there, foil. Just good stuff. A lot of times, good stuff wins. As far as the Zithris deck goes, I got all the stuff that you need to be like discarding cards and making them draw cards, so you can make snakes, Windfall, Winds of Change. I got that Wheel of Misfortune, Locust God in there so I can take advantage of like more token production. I got that King Ghidorah on there, so in case things are going bad, I can either have a big flyer or I can mutate it one time and get a creature back. So, super neat. That Zithris deck, I usually end up getting targeted when I play it in group games because they know that the snakes are coming. The Marath, I can sneak out some wins. Alright, so next up we got Anji, which is one of the commanders from 2019 this year. And the Sliver Overlord, freaking crazy that I got my hands on one of those. The Anji deck is a madness deck, Rakdos Madness, super freaking fun. I wouldn't say it's so good on one-on-one, but in group games, if you have time to get stuff going, it's ridiculous. Some of the enchantments and other stuff that you have in here with Madness, you can be super aggro. The Sliver Overlord, I just happened to pull as like a special card in one of my packs. So I was like, screw it, I want to make slivers. I had some of the old slivers and I went and ordered some of the awesome slivers. You know, the sliver that makes you counter when you're targeting stuff. The constricting sliver that's like an O-ring. I have the spiteful sliver blasphemous act combo. And if you don't know what that is, the spiteful sliver says whenever it is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to like, you know, anywhere I want to put it. So blasphemous act does 13 damage. So say you have 4 slivers out, that's 13 damage to each sliver. You do the math, you're blasting fools. Won several games with that. It's a little slow going because it's 5 color, but super fun. The Anji deck, you know, it's got Archfiend of Ifnir, which is super helpful when you're discarding cards for Madness, then you're putting -1 counters on their stuff. Ruthless, that demon right there is super crazy. You know, Archfiend of Despair, super good. And that, what is that? Descent into Madness? Curse of Fool's Wisdom. I mean, that is a super awesome card. And if you can get that out pretty early, it's pretty devastating. They have trouble coming back when you're gaining all that life and they're losing all that life. So super excited about those. Alright, so my last new deck I have to show you is Calamax, which I actually did a deck tech video about. I had a couple things wrong on that and I was corrected in the comments, and I thank all you guys for that. But still a pretty popular video, also a very popular deck. I have all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. The combo out. I've got the Ral Xeric combo where you cast you copy an instant and then you're just copying back and forth and you do infinite damage. I have other ways of like comboing out because like say I can combo like I can just make infinite counters for Calamax and then I just fling them and do like 500 600 damage. It's my choice. Depending on the spells that you cast. I've had a lot of fun with that and it's kind of hit or miss. Either I'm going to hit the combo and win or I can kind of drag it out, but I usually die if I don't hit the combo. But Calamax is super awesome. I'm glad I have this deck. Got a lot of crazy red, blue, green decks this year, but they're all really awesome. That Paco and Haldan that came in that too, whoa. And there you have it, 2020 in the bag. What a rough year. Wish I could have gone out and played more Commander. Anyways, 32 Commander decks. Some things that I have coming on the horizon that I'm working on right now is Atraxa Super Friends, which I think is going to be a very unique concept to play. I've got a Simic Beatdown deck coming. I'm working on a Boros Humans build. And I got some other stuff coming in the woodwork. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video. I hope you like my Commander decks. Let me know what new Commander decks you've gotten this year. Or tell me what you like or don't like about some of my Commanders. As always, I'm your boy, Jimmy P. Like, share, subscribe, LSS. You know we really like that stuff around here. For Rotted Peach Productions, I'm your boy, Jimmy P. Play some more Commander. Whoops, I almost forgot about Centriplets. I actually had that in my travel bag from the last time I tried to go play some cards. So that actually puts me to 11 new Commander decks and 33 total Commander decks. 11 new, 33 total. So anyway, the Centriplets I just made to be just the most evilest guy that I could be. I got all the nasty stuff here. We got the Bribery, we got the Magistrator Sphinx, so I just be dropping fools to 10. Treachery, Expropriate, all the nasty blue spells are here. Stolen Goods, all that stuff. Yeah, my friends tend to not like me and try to kill me first when I play this one.